step inside. Level 1, let's rise. Long week, heavy on your shoulders, heart full, but you're feeling older. Hit play, let the colors pour in. This is where your healing begins. Bring your worries, lay them down. Every side of you is found. Mind and body, spirit too. We've been saving space for you, oh yeah. Level 1 up, we're rising together. Angels got the room, feeling lighter than ever. Come unwind, let your truth be strong. You belong, you belong. Level 1 up, feel the love surround ya. Every single voice, we're glad that we found ya. Lift your heart till the hurt is gone. You belong, you belong. Hard talks that you never could speak on. Here they turn to light you can lean on. Laugh lines, little tears in between. Safe hands holding all that unseen. Take a breath and close your eyes. Let you tell your thoughts harmonize. Every question, every fear, we're all listening in right here. Level 1 up, we're rising together. Angels got the room, feeling lighter than ever. Come unwind, let your truth be strong. You belong, you belong. Level 1 up, feel the love surround ya. Every single voice, we're glad that we found ya. Lift your heart till the hurt is gone. You belong, you belong. Activate your senses. Feel the glow, feel the glow. From your head to your toes, let it flow. New day, new way to be seen. Welcome to your healing routine. Level 1 up, we're rising together. Angels got the room, feeling lighter than ever. Come unwind, let your truth be strong. You belong, you belong. Level 1, feel the love surround ya. Every single voice, we're glad that we found ya. Lift your heart till the hurt is gone. You belong, you belong, you belong. Yeah, you belong right here. Level 1, we're leveling up this year. Mind, body, spirit and song. Press play, stay a while. Come on.
Hi everyone, my name is Angel Mangum, health and wellness coach, and I want to welcome you to my podcast, Level 1 Up. Welcome to my very first episode of My Journey to Holistic Wealth. I'm your host, Angel Mangum. For years, I've been told that wealth is all about the commas in your bank account. But let's get real. What's $1 million worth if you're too burnt out to enjoy it? Or if you're too disconnected from yourself to even feel it? So, I wasn't always a health and wellness coach. In fact, I was the poster child for what you would call the grind culture. Yes, I was. I had way too many things on my plate at one time and trying to fulfill every task that I had. And that really led to burnout. I wasn't sleeping, and I basically treated sleep like a luxury. And caffeine, it became a part of my food group. And what I could say the turning point for me was, it was just my body. It was me listening to my body. It wasn't like an epiphany or anything like that. It was just a slow fade until my body just said, no more. I can't give you anymore. Once you go through that process, you understand that sleep is not a luxury. Like, sleep is extremely important. I don't care what you have going on in your life. Don't ever exalt yourself to the point of burnout. Because your body is going to struggle to work to its perfection. In this segment, I want to talk to those of you who feel like you're doing everything right, but for some reason you're still feeling empty on the inside. We're going to talk about the courage that it takes to realign yourself so that you can get that fresh start that you deserve. So there are 5 pillars to holistic wealth. And when we're talking about holistic wealth, I want you to look at 5 specific accounts that you need to be depositing into every single day. The first one is the physical vault. And no, I'm not talking about what you look like on the outside, not your biceps or you having this nice 6-pack. It's all about mobility and fuel. The second one is that mental leisure, okay? And that's all about protecting your peace from the noise that really doesn't even make sense, Any type of distraction. And it could be your phone, a computer, because we are living in a digital world now, you guys. The third one is the emotional reserve. So the emotional reserve is, how do you process things? Like, are you holding on to things that doesn't serve you? Or have you decided to de-stress and let it go? The fourth thing is the social capital. The social capital is all about surrounding yourself with, I'm going to say, a radiator. And I know this sounds crazy, but I'm saying a radiator because I sold vehicles for almost 18 years. It was 17 and a half years. I was in the auto world, and so I may use scenarios a lot dealing with automobiles, so forgive me for that. But a radiator is hot. So I want you to think in terms of surrounding yourself with people that love you, people that care for you, people that brings genuine warmth to your life. That's that radiator, not the drain, okay? We're going to get into that. And the last one is the spiritual dividend. Connecting to a purpose that's higher than what's on your to-do list, you guys. So I want to start with the physical vault first. I want you to have a very, very good understanding of what I mean by the physical vault. Imagine this, waking up in the morning and you have no body aches. Imagine waking up in the morning and not needing a cup of coffee to help you get started on your day. So let me break this down for you. The physical vault isn't about a crowded gym or a crazy diet plan. That's not what I'm talking about. I want you to imagine a kitchen that's full of fruits and vegetables of every color. That's what I want you to imagine. And you know that fruits and vegetables give you life. So that's the mobility that I want you to grasp. Anything that sustains your energy, anything that provides energy, that's the mobility that I'm talking about. If it's like going for a long walk, or let's say if you meditate, or if you just practice deep breathing, anything like your joints and everything just moving freely without pain, that's real mobility. The reality of that is it's about building a body that can effortlessly just carry you through the day without you relying on something else to get you by. That's real mobility. Number 2 is that mental ledger. So when you think about the mental ledger, I want you to think about protecting your peace from the noise. And what I mean by the noise, I mean by anything dealing with the world. I want you to picture yourself now sitting inside of a quiet room. Or if you can't do that, just picture yourself taking a walk without constantly checking your phone or being distracted by anything that you would normally give attention to. You really want to have a clean mental slate where you aren't consuming anyone else's opinions, where it is that you're free from somebody else's drama, or either some crazy highlight reel that you always look at, And the reality of this right here is, this is you changing your mind from being crowded with nothing but chaos to calming it down so that you can focus on whatever it is that you have at hand, and then actually listening to your intuition. Your intuition, it tries to get through to you every day, all day long, but for some reason we may just dismiss it. I don't ever want you to do that. Your intuition is your guide, so listen to it when it speaks to you. Okay, you guys, so number 3 is the emotional reserve. This is processing stress versus storing it, okay? So I want you to think about a moment when everything just went wrong. Everything. It could be just an email that you got that stressed you out. It could be a plan that you made that didn't go through. anything like that. And see, normally when things bother us like that, your body tenses up. You start to feel it in your neck. Your shoulders may get all tight. You may start feeling back pain or even knots in your stomach, and stuff. And so when that happens, you need to take a time out. It's time for you to just sit back and take a deep breath and just let it all go. Now let me break this down for you just a tad bit more, because I know a lot of people that store stress. Instead of letting it go, they will store it. Body tense up. Sometimes your attitude will change, and you just want to take your day, your bad day or bad moment out on the next person. Whenever I'm stressing about something, is to work out. You can get outside and sweat. That's a good thing. Journaling. How about writing? Writing how you feel down on paper, just to get it out. That's the goal. It's not holding it in. You want to release it. Laughter is good. Go to a comedy show or turn your television to a comedy channel. Listen to it. You can find it on XM radio series, whatever. Just find a way to get that stress off of you before it start causing issues for you, because it's definitely, and that's the reality of it. And number 4, we're talking about that social capital. So remember when I said radiator? Yeah, I did say radiator. Imagine yourself going for a walk, let's say a lunch date or something like that. And let's just say that the date that you're on, that this person gives you nothing but inspiration. So because of that, you're smiling, you're poised, you holding yourself up, you feel lighter. And it's like you're just ready to take on the world, That's that radiator that we all need, that warmth, that love, that support. We all need that. Now, contrast that with the person that leaves you feeling physically exhausted. And I mean just from listening to them talk. That's a drain. How many people do you know that leave you feeling drained? So, this is the reality. Protecting your social capital means fiercely guarding access of your life. And it may sound a little harsh, but we only get one life. So if you know that someone or something is draining you, you may want to reconsider how you deal with that situation. If you're not receiving energy, good energy at that, from the people that's around you, then I want you to think about leaving that scenario for that radiator, for that warmth, for that support that we all need. The 5th deposit that I want you to make is that spiritual dividend. That's that purpose that's higher than your to-do list. The picture having a ton of things on your to-do list, but you feel no anxiety about it. And the reason why you have no anxiety is because you know exactly why you have that task to do. I don't care if it's taking care of someone, like an elderly parent, or if this is your job and It just comes with a multitude of things, and it's okay because it's to be expected, right? This is you knowing that whatever it is that you have to fulfill, that your worth is not tied to how many items that's on that list, if that makes any sense. But to just further break that down for you, this scenario is about deep alignment. This is that moment when you can reflect quietly, in the mornings, like if you're walking or if you're meditating. And this is when you remember that who you are on the outside, like the job that you have, or if you use a title, or your responsibilities, and busy. This is when you are intentionally building a legacy. That's what this is all about. All right, so all right, everyone. So remember the 5 pillars? I want to go back over them with you because it's very important for you to start depositing into them every single day. So the first one is the physical vault. And remember, I'm not talking about what you look like on the outside. It has absolutely nothing to do with that 6-pack that you have or those nice biceps. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about mobility and fuel, okay? I'm talking about you being able to get up after a long night's rest to get started on your day without needing help from caffeine or anything like that, okay? And the fuel that you get that actually help you to move along is from fresh fruits and vegetables. I want you to start eating live food. Food that really support your everything, your whole being. Number 2, the mental ledger. Okay, remember, the noise on the outside has absolutely nothing to do with you sustaining your life for vitality. It has absolutely nothing. It's going to drain you of that, okay? So if you need to disconnect from your phone to help yourself stay vibrant, do that for you. Ditch it. You don't need it. Only time you need it is when you need to make a phone call. There's no need to keep your phone right next to you at all times. It has all kind of frequencies that's draining you anyway, so stop it. Number 3, the emotional reserve. So this is how you process stress. No need to hold it inside. Get rid of it any way that you can. Ride a bike, go jogging, go walking, journal, if you need to do that. Another thing that you can do, laugh. Laughter, oh my God, it adds years to your life. Remember, the lighter you are, the healthier you will be, okay? And the social capital. So this thing right here is so important because many of us do rely on others to make ourselves feel whole. I don't know too many people like myself that enjoy being alone. I have no issues with taking myself out. I have the best company. I think I am my own best company. I don't need people to be around me all the time. That's so unnecessary. You need to get to know who you are and feel comfortable in your skin. You don't need people to validate your existence. So in that essence, if you're gonna be around people, make sure that you're around people that supports you. Remember that radiator? Make sure that person is live. Make sure that they're warm and genuine and have your best interest at heart. You don't want to deal with the drain. You don't want to deal with people or things that's taking from you, because whatever they've taken from you, sometimes it can't be replaced. That's something to think about. Last but not least, you guys, is the spiritual dividend. Okay? Now, this is that connection to a purpose that's higher than what's on your to-do list. Okay? There's one thing I want to throw out there for you. If you're overdrawing from your physical vault to pay for your career, then your wealth is only an illusion. We're going to discuss how to balance those books. And what I call this segment right here is the rich habit. And it's basically a workshop. So right now what I want you to do is to get a pen and some paper. And if you don't have that handy and you have your phone, then go to the app where it says notes, and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone. So in this segment, I want to talk to you about what I call the rich habit. And this is basically a little workshop. So right now what I want you to do is get a pen and some paper. It's just a 60-second workshop. It won't take long. Or if you have your phone handy, just go to the notes section. Okay? So here we go. In this workshop, what we're going to do is identify two things, okay? We're going to identify the energy leak, and we're going to talk about the 1% rule, okay? So the energy leak, that could be anything toxic. It could be a bad habit that you have. It could be a lack of boundaries that you're placing in a scenario dealing with your life. Just think about it. And whatever it is, I want you to write it down now. Okay, so the next thing is the 1% rule. Okay, now the 1% rule, that could be anything. Let's just say that you want to increase the amount of water that you're drinking. So the 1% rule would be is you would drink an extra 8 ounces of water. Okay? Not you drinking like a half a gallon, to get that goal met. It's about taking tiny steps. Okay? I want you to understand that holistic health, it's not about that grand win. It's not about just hitting that jackpot. It's about taking small steps to accomplish your goal. And that's what you want. All right, you guys. So we're going to now identify what a real energy leak is. An energy leak. An energy leak is any habit. It could be a routine. It could be a bad environment. It could be a bad relationship. It's whatever that you're involved in that drains. It'll force it drained out your consciousness, even giving it permission to do so. Think of energy like a bucket of water. Okay? Let's just say you keep pouring good things into it. And that bucket of water is you. Okay? So a good scenario would be you drinking smoothies, you getting good sleep, or even meditating. But that bucket has holes, you know? And everything that you're putting in it, it's running right out. And you're running on empty because of that, you know? So whatever your energy leak is, I want you to be honest with yourself about it. And in that honesty, ask yourself, do I really need this in my life? Is it helping you? Or is it draining you? So if it's taken from you, then yes, you need to alleviate it. Get rid of it. The 1% rule. Okay, you guys. So the 1% rule is about making micro deposits. Of course, we would love to see that big drastic change overnight. But how many times have you seen such things happen? And then there's a disaster at the end. You know, that's not what I want you guys to be in the habit of doing. Understand that everything takes time. You can shock yourself by trying to make a drastic move, you know, and you don't want to ever throw your body into shock. So just understand that making small improvements on a daily basis is going to take you a whole lot further than you actually believe. I want to throw this out here for you too. So if you improve by 1% every single day, don't you know that you will be 37 times better by the end of the year? Seriously. You know, and again, you're not looking to hit the jackpot, you know, in the first try. What you want is to make small deposits so that you will hit that jackpot. That's for certain that you will hit that jackpot. So remember, holistic wealth is built on micro deposits, not the one-time jackpot. So in closing, I want to call this segment the soul check. And before I let you go, I want you to remember that your health is the only investment that's guaranteed a 100% return. Thank you for joining me on this journey. And if this resonated with you, I want you to perform a soul check tonight. Ask yourself, am I chasing wealth or am I living a life I actually want to live? I'm Angel Mangum. I want you to stay grounded, stay hydrated, and stay wealthy in the ways that actually matter. I'll talk to you next week.